Now.
Good morning, everybody. This is Kim. And before I formally start the service, it will formally start with a beautiful prelude by Ben. But before we do that, I just want to welcome you informally and hi, everybody, and remind you that you can all say hi to each other in the chat. I don't think I can write in the chat, but you all can, and I can see what you say. Good morning, and welcome to the virtual Sunday service of the West Hills Unitarian Universalist Fellowship, also affectionately known as WOOF. My name is Kim Transier. I use the pronouns she and her, and it is my privilege to serve as your lay leader this morning. Whoever and wherever you are at this moment, you are welcome here. Whatever your age or abilities, the color of your skin, or where you were born, regardless of whom you love or how you identify your gender, if you do. Whatever your spiritual practices, or if you have none, we are glad you're with us this morning. All of us are local to this virtual community of conscience and compassion. I encourage you to check your announcements in your order of service to see what else is happening at WOOF this week. And I invite you to join our virtual coffee hour at 11:30. That's when we all check in with each other, share joys and sorrows, and talk about the day's service. If this is your first time with us and you don't have an order of service, but would like to know more about who we are and how we stay connected during this time of social distancing, please get in touch with our congregational administrator. Her email can be found on our website. Today, as I light our chalice, the symbol of our shared, though scattered, faith, I'm thinking of these words by the singer-songwriter Vienna Teng. It's the season of cold, making warmth a divine intervention. You are safe here, you know. It's the season of bowing our heads in the wind and knowing we are not alone in fear, not alone in the dark. Please join with me now in our opening affirmation. Let us open our eyes to see what is beautiful. Let us open our minds to learn what is true. Let us open our hearts to love one another.
Holiday Traditions Chorister Service. My name is John Boelling. My pronouns are he and him, and I am the director of the Choristers. It is our tradition each winter season to present a special music-filled service. Last year, around this time, we were preparing our winter solstice service with Reverend Springberry, finally gathering together in a jam-packed sanctuary with many of you, singing together in beautiful harmony, songs of the wisdom of the moon and the power and contrast of darkness and light. As I was preparing my welcome to you, with everything so different now, these are some of the words that came to mind. Adaption. How do we make music together in a safe, socially distanced way? How do we use technology to bring our voices together and fulfill our music ministry? Creativity and creative problem solving. Traditions and family gatherings like the ones we are going to share with you today and coming together with our spiritual community are so important during this time of year. None of it can happen as it did before. So, can we still find ways to connect and find meaning and joy? Yes, we can. But, for instance, how do you attach a large video file to an email? Creative problem solving. Perseverance. This recording process is hard, especially in isolation. I have estimated that for our biggest music video you will see today, which is 4 minutes long, it took between all of us at least 75 hours of combined rehearsal, recording, and editing time. That's just one song. I keep getting messages from choristers like, it makes me never want to sing again or have to listen to my own voice. Well, dang it, I guess everyone's in the same boat. I'll keep trying. Perseverance. Concern. The reality we are living in is scary and tragic, and many people are struggling. We can't ignore all the hardship, and we must find ways to help one another however we can. We in the choristers have had to help each other a lot through this process, and we hope that whatever concerns or hardships you are experiencing, our words and our music will bring some measure of comfort and joy and laughter, and maybe some creative ideas for how to celebrate this holiday season. And by the way, if the volume changes a little bit from clip to clip, you may have to adjust on your own computer. Anyway, welcome to our holiday tradition service.
In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moan. Earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow. Snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long, long ago, angels and archangels may have gathered there. Cherubim and seraphim thronged the air, but his mother only in her maiden bliss worshipped the beloved with a kiss. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what can I give him? I will give my heart.
Life has changed for all of us this year. The tragedies so many of us are enduring, the coronavirus, the loss of people dear to us, Economic problems, fires, climate change, ramifications of all of these, they have changed our lives forever. A poem by the writer Wendell Berry helps us remember that though our world has been shaken, healing can begin with the help of nature, and our seasonal traditions can help to bring us solace. Here is Wendell Berry's poem, The Peace of Wild Things. When despair for the world grows in me, and I wake in the night at the least sound, in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water, and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things, who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. For a time, I rest in the grace of the world and am free.
Suzanne, you need to unmute.
One thing that many holidays and traditions have in common is that they involve food shared with loved ones. This may be a little different this year. In my family, my mother died in September, not of COVID. On December 15th, this next Tuesday, she would have been 95, and she died of other causes besides COVID. We will remember her, though, because of the way she made different foods for holidays. There was her stuffing for turkey, which I still make, and there were orange rolls. Her mother used to come and visit us and make orange rolls. And for us, the holidays will always be accompanied by orange rolls. So there are a lot of holiday dinners with orange rolls in the past that have come and gone. It didn't happen fast, but I learned finally to make orange rolls too. And my daughter makes them for her little family in New York. And when we make orange rolls, we always think of Mom and my grandmother, who we call Baba, and of each other and all of us as we munch delicious orange rolls.
Hi, I'm Ralph Parsons. I'm preparing vegan enchiladas for a group that's going to meet here. It's a vegan potluck group, and I've got all the ingredients laid out here. I'm going to show you. Here's the beans that we're going to use as a filling, and there's some olives and onion and garlic that goes with it, and of course a little olive oil. And we saute the onion, part of the onions and garlic. And I'm going to put that in the sauce, which I purchased. And we're going to use corn tortillas and a little bit of purchased cheese. And so I'm going to get about my work here. So now we prepare the tortilla. These are kind of inflexible, so I'm having to fry them a little bit before I fill them. And then you add some of the filling and some cheese. And we spread a little more cheese on here. Then you start to roll it up. And you get something like that, which you then put in the dish next to the other little guys. And there it is, our Christmas vegan casserole. Should be good. We put it in the oven now for a half hour at 350. And here we have the vegan enchiladas.
The jingly jangly clip next.
Yes.
I think our next segment is cardamom.
You don't mind if I share our cardamom bread recipe with the West Hills Church, do you? Yeah, I'm going to do a special video shoot of it for our Chorister holiday traditions service. Oh, hey, are we shooting already? Okay. All right, Karen, I got to go. I got to make this bread. Isn't this tune awesome? Thanks, Kyle and Iris. All right, here it is, our beautiful braided cardamom bread. Oh, wait. Not until we sing Jingly Jangly. This is another holiday tradition that we learned from our friend Mona Warner back when Greta was in RE. And we love the song. We've been singing it ever since. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Jingly jangly, jingly jang, smell the gingerbread in the air. Sweet cakes are cooking, pine trees are looking like they're dressed for a special affair. Santa bells are ringing, everybody's singing their favorite holiday song. People are preparing, giving and a sharing. Now everybody sing along. I'd like to swing way up high in that tree. I'd be smiling down at all the people waving at me. I know. Downtown's hopping, everybody shopping, thinking about the special day. Time to take a rest now. Wishing you the best now. I hope you have a happy holiday. Yes, I hope you have a happy holiday.
Bread.
All right, go for it.
Wolf members and friends celebrate a variety of traditions every year. One tradition that I celebrate is that of Hanukkah, or the Festival of Lights. I celebrate Hanukkah out of respect for my family. Our parents would gather, my sisters and me, in our living room each evening. We would light the candles, sing songs, say a prayer, and tell the story of Hanukkah. The prayer is, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushonu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu, lahadlik ner shel Hanukkah. The archaic translation of which is, Praise be thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us by thy commandments and commanded us to kindle the Hanukkah lights. Another tradition that many Wolf members find meaningful is celebrating the winter solstice. Some of the choristers will share a light-hearted tune called the Solstice Song.
This is the time when the days have shortened and the nights grow steadily more important.
And in mid-afternoon, across the park, the towers start to twinkle in the thickening dark. It's the solstice, the time when the sun stands still. Outside you and inside you, you feel a bitter chill. It's the solstice, when the cold north wind could kill. But hold your breath and it's your time. Peace on earth and to all goodwill. Peace on earth and to all goodwill.
And you look out at the glitter and the sidewalk and the stars, and the holiday shoppers hurry past neon lighted bars.
And you're glad to have a friend who can set you on the track, and who tells you a gift for the sun is coming back. It's the solstice, the time when the sun stands still. Outside you and inside you, you feel a bitter chill. It's the solstice, when the cold north wind could kill. But hold your breath and it's your time. Peace on earth, peace on earth, peace on earth, and to all
Hello. Many members, including myself, celebrate Christmas, which can take many forms. My family always cuts and decorates a tree, which you can see beside me in my living room. And we eat a special meal on Christmas Eve that actually started in 1982, which was the first year my husband and I were by ourselves for Christmas. In 1983, our son was born, and we haven't been just the two of us since then, but we will be sure to eat that meal again this year. And one thing I've been doing since my children were very small is to mark the days of Advent with this Advent calendar quilt that I made. Every day I move one ornament from the bottom buttons down here onto the tree, and on the 25th day, the tree is trimmed. So next, some other members of WOOF will share their Christmas traditions and music with us. Hi. Hi, everybody.
And here's Rosie.
Rosie, you're on TV. Hi, everybody. Okay. All right, we're going to start this video. We're on TV. This is going to be at the West Hills Unitarian Church. This is the same church that you went to church camp at.
I remember that.
Yeah, do you remember Oliver and Ada and Eleanor and Gilbert?
Yeah, I remember when I had the play date with Oliver and Ada.
Right.
Even the pool party.
Right. Well, here's my first Christmas question. Rosie, what excites you about Christmas?
So, what excites me about Christmas is, in the morning, I get to open presents.
What a great answer.
And what's yours, Grandma?
Thank you for asking, Rosie. The thing I like most about Christmas is when everybody comes to the house and you have the house decorated with a Christmas tree and all the lights are on the house
and they're twinkly and bright. And then I get to make a bunch of good food and cookies, and it's just wonderful to all be together. It's kind of sad this year because it's called the pandemic, and people can't be in each other's houses. But next year we will be. So, hey, I have an idea. Do you want to do a song?
Yes, please.
Okay. What song would it be?
A Christmas song.
Okay, I'm ready.
Red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer each loved and called him names. They wouldn't let poor Rudolph join any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeers loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Yay, Rosie, that was great. Well, it was really great to be on TV and see everybody at West Hills Church. This is Virginia and Larry Schick, and this is our granddaughter, Rosie Jean Schick. Merry Christmas, everybody.
If I had my way this Christmas, if all I would wish could be of all the great wishes in a wonderful world, I'd only ask for 3. If I could have 3 wishes, and if my first wish came true, there'd be peace on earth, goodwill among all, and love in all we do. Can you imagine a world like that? What a wonderful world it would be. Then I would wish I could go on forever for people like you and me. If I had my way this Christmas, and if the 2 others came true, my 3rd wish would be for now and forever to share all my wishes with you. My 3rd wish would be for now and forever to share all my wishes with you. Happy holidays.
Spirit of love and life, please hold us in these times when darkness is longer than light, when 300,000 Americans have died from COVID-19. Good people, loved people, missed people. More than 1.6 million people across the world have died from COVID-19. Good people, loved people, missed people. When so many are sick and so many are exhausted from caring for them, and so many are afraid, hold all those who are suffering with profound loss and grief this holiday season. Spirit of love and life, Hold us in these times when darkness is longer than light, when we are tired, so tired of being good, of doing the right thing, of staying in, of staying away. When we are just fine because we can, but we wish we were more than that. When we are not fine, when we get irritable, lash out, misunderstand, drink too much, eat too much, spend too much. Hold all of us who are getting by the best we can during this holiday season. Spirit of love and life, remind us that this is the season of waiting. We wait in faith and hope for the promise of renewal. It is Hanukkah. Each day, those people of old found their lamps still burning in the direst of times. It is Advent. Each day, people wait for the birth of one capable of redeeming and bringing love to the world. It is the nights before solstice, when we wait for the sun and the earth to shift their dance and bring us more daylight. Spirit of love and life, remind us that this is the season of waiting, waiting for vaccines, waiting to be physically close to those we love, waiting for transformation to the world of peace and love that we so yearn for. Help us to wait with patience, with kindness, with love. Amen.
Got it. Hi, sorry for the mute. So thank you. That was Douglas Watson singing the Ave Maria by Bach Gounod with Betsy Wetson accompanying and Cara Magaril on cello. So as we're coming to a close to our service, I want to just start by thanking all the people involved in this service, the ministry team and administrative team, all the choristers who worked so hard on their music and provided the other segments. Thank you to Rick Tangeman, who is behind the scenes working tirelessly to bring these video elements together and broadcast the service. Special thanks to Karen Stratton, who came up with this fabulous holiday traditions idea for our service and did so much organizing and preparation on this. And then finally, I want to thank my musical partner, Ben Milstein, our pianist and recording engineer, who is truly the backbone of the Chorister group. So back to my words that had come to me today. The final and most important one, I think, is love. Love is still the center and the reason for us continuing to sing, to be together as a spiritual community, and nothing changes that. Our final piece, Winter Song, is by Sarah Bareilles, and it asks the question over and over again, is love alive? Is love alive? It's a hard and a vulnerable question to have to ask. But I believe that the more that we ask it, the more we will seek it, and the more our hearts will open and point us the way.
This is my winter song to you. The storm is coming soon. It rolls in from the sea. My voice a beacon in the night. My words will be all light to carry you to me. Is love alive? Is love alive? Is love? They say that things just cannot grow beneath the winter snow, or so I have been told. They say we're very far, just like a distant star. I simply cannot hold. Is love alive? Is love alive? Is love alive? This is my winter song. December never felt so wrong. 'Cause you're not where you belong. Inside my heart. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I still believe in summer days. The seasons always change, and life will find a way. I'll be your harvester of light and send it out tonight so we can start again. Is love alive?
Thank you, choristers. Now I have to pull myself together. I'm all teary. This is a time in our service when we pause to reflect on the gifts we've received from this abundant earth and the generous spirit of family and community. To consider what we've given and what we are grateful for. During the musical interlude, please consider the gifts that you have to offer the WOOF community, whether it be financial support or the special gift of your time and talent. We are grateful for your offering. Let us remember the gifts of love that built this community, the love that built the fires that warm us today. WOOF exists because of the generous spirit of all those who came before us, just as its future health depends on the commitments that we make now. Join me, please, in our affirmation of gratitude and giving. Let us be grateful when we are able to give, for many do not have that privilege. Let us be grateful for all those who share their gifts with us, for we are enriched by their giving. And let us be grateful even for our needs, so that we may learn from the generosity of others. Now it is time to extinguish our chalice, but not the warmth of our faith, nor our commitment to its principles. These we carry within us as we make our way through the coming week and all that it brings. And may we meet again in peace, love, compassion, and health.
Carry the flame. peace and love, until we meet again. Carry the flame of peace and love until